We're here with Joe Friedrich in Southern California. Joe's got a nice shiny new toy from James Pappas that he's going to tell us about today. This is a front rest that Joe acquired to shoot with his Benchrest air rifle. Joe, first tell us about that rifle.
The action's a Theoben Rapid MFR, and it's in .22 caliber. The stock was built and designed by Gary Lemons.
Now you mentioned .22 caliber. This is actually a .22 pellet. It's not the same as rimfire.
No.
About how much money does a rig like that cost?
Different stocks. Basically, these guns are all field target rifles. So you're looking at about anywhere from $1,800 to $2,100.
Now we're all interested in this shiny new rest in the front. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I wanted something a little bit different, from the other front pedestal rest that I have. And I made a phone call to James, and James designed and crafted this up, and as you can see, it's a beauty.
Is this built mostly of aluminum?
Yes.
Does this rest, the Pappas rest, have separate controls for horizontal and vertical adjustment?
Yeah, this would be just like his one-piece rest, but it's basically a shortened one-piece rest. I mean, this knob right here controls your vertical up and down, and then you have a knob right here that controls your horizontal. Both of these are fine. Your gross adjustment up and down would be this knob right here, would be like a regular front pedestal rest, and then you have your wheel here in the center.
So the wheel in the center controls the gross vertical adjustment. The knob coming out to the side is the locking screw then.
Correct.
Now in the center behind the main shaft, you say that's fine adjustment for vertical?
Yes, this would be the fine adjustment for the vertical.
So when you're shooting a card, when you're shooting at the target, which controls do you use?
I won't touch this control whatsoever. There's enough adjustment in this vertical. If you ever use the one-piece rest, you know that basically once you get on target, you're using this for fine and basically your gross. But different ranges or different heights, tables, so you may have to use this to get yourself on target.
What about the front bag? Is that something special?
No, it's just an Edgewood bag. It's just in red, Cordola. But it's your typical bag, and it's set up pretty soft right now. So I'm going to be experimenting with some different feels on that too.
Does the hardness of the front bag affect how the gun tracks then?
Well, there's really not any recoil shooting a pneumatic air rifle, but when you create energy, there is vibration. So even though there's no recoil, there is harmonics, there is vibrations going through, and what I'm trying to do is try to dampen as much as I can everywhere I can.
What is the velocity range for that?
Okay, this class to qualify for the World Championship that's going to be in South Carolina this year, there's two classes. There's a 20 foot-pounds of energy, and then there's a 12 foot-pounds of energy, which means I cannot go over. It depending on what pellet I use, grain pellet I use, I calculate what velocity I have. So, for example, I'm using 13.4s, 13.3, 13.5 pellets. I cannot be over 817 feet per second on the chronograph. What we're going to do is just work the controls a little bit. I'm on the left side of the target. I'm going to go over to the right side and go up 2 rows. And I'm going to come down 1 row.
Looked like that rest could do everything you needed it to do real fast and real easy.
Yeah, my biggest point is with this rest, talking with James, is getting enough horizontal and vertical being at this such a short distance at 25 meters. At 50 yards, it's no problem.
Now, Joe, you've had a chance to work with this Pappas rest for a couple days now. it certainly is impressive. Um, what would you have to say about the quality of the machining and the polishing and so on?
It's a work of art. I mean, James really put his mind to it, and the way it came out. I mean, if you really look at it in detail and how much is involved in the rest and the back end of it, just everywhere, and the gentleman who polished it, I got to give props to, because I have never seen anything. I never seen a finish like this before.
Now, we've mentioned that this rest is almost entirely polished aluminum, but it's still pretty heavy, isn't it, Joe?
Yes, it weighs 30.8 pounds.
30.8 pounds. When you consider that a heavy varmint is 13.5 pounds, that's one solid piece of machinery.
Yes, it is.
I know that our readers are going to be asking, where can they get a rest like this? How long will it be before they can get one, and how much is it going to cost?
Well, the best advice I can give, or suggestion I can give, is to contact James personally. I'm not at liberty to give a price on this rest, so best deal is give James a call.
All right, Joe, overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of the Pappas one-piece rest?
I'll give it a 10.